Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry.
Do a quick one.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Short Rest for episode 79. We're going to make this one a very quick short rest because we're in California and we're having strange rain. It's like everywhere and things are happening. Are you all right?
He keeps bopping his head on the microphone.
Okay. He looks mad.
He's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's mad because I keep moving his feet because he keeps like suplexing the desk. Will you stop?
Well, let's hurry what we got through. So first and foremost, you guys enjoyed a nice little, like almost like a beginning party, like a little intro meet and greet type of scenario. You guys were able to meet some of the fighters, most of which you were fighting against.
Listen, you.
It was the first time I actually had to create a city in Ventir. It's always been sort of a hinted, continent for future use. And now I've actually had to make something. I was like, all right, I should probably lay out something. So we got Cormac, one of the cities, which was fun to make. You guys were able to talk to a few of the people. Was there anyone you really wanted to talk to you never got a chance to?
Probably Strappy Lady.
Strappy?
Yeah.
Oh, right, the one with belts and buckles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was intrigued by the blue tiefling, so I was like, I gotta go talk to this one.
I went to character choice, and like Savannah's gonna be like, who's the most interesting looking one? Ooh, big shiny gun. I'm gonna go there.
I had to go for the brother and sister. Like, had to. Like, it's just like I've heard so much about them, but never actually seen or met them. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you have this on camera, him acting like a crazy person.
Well, you guys, met some people, learned a couple of strange and unique characters. I've always said this whenever we do these battle royales or like combat fights. It's always my excuse to just explore character ideas. So, who knows, I might be able to use some of these people in the future. Then the actual battle royale happened. Now, I have to say something real quick. Oh boy, he's got your braid real bad.
That's what Temple's
it's his right now.
Did you think it was I gotta say, what was going through your mind when you walked into the white light?
I thought you were gonna drop.
It's a trap.
No, I was thinking it was gonna be like the last time we did like the Coliseum type thing, where it's like, yeah, we had to walk through a light, dark room to get to the venue. I wasn't expecting to be like literally thrown somewhere though.
Yeah, I wanted it so that you guys could never really tell who you're running with. So the idea is that since there's so much combat chaos happening, that like, in a way, both Vera and Rolly finish their fight with each other. They go, great, we got to find the rest of the party. They run off, and then explosions happens, and you guys lose each other again. So it's always randomized who you guys are playing with, unless you have a choice. Like Rolly had a choice in the first round. Why Vera? Why Vera?
Well, I said it. I need a tank.
Okay.
I needed like, okay, so I had a feeling that I didn't know how many people I was gonna go up against, but I for sure knew that like I needed someone who can like stand toe to toe with me and be in a more supportive role.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I can't have Savannah do it because like this is the word I'm looking for. Damn it, what's the word I'm looking for?
I mean, her
not
hits
robust enough.
Her hits have gotten better. It's just if she takes a hit, that's the problem.
That's what. Yeah, not damn.
I'm still the strong equivalent of a glass cannon, so I'm well aware of that.
You're over 100 HP, first of all, so I would not.
But,
you're like a copper canyon.
Yeah. Look, some of these hits, though.
True.
Yeah, there we go. That's that. So,
but you would have had more range attacks, so that's on
you. It's not the It's not the ability to do damage. It's the ability to take damage. That was kind of the thing. And then Uthiel, like, I don't know why I didn't choose Uthiel. I guess because he's not tested, and I didn't want this one to be his test. So I was like, I'm just gonna go for tried and true.
So, I gotta be very honest, guys. When it came down to the number of sheets and, like, tables I've made, I think I have about 7 tables that determine who fights, how many people you're against, who you're against, what map you're gonna be fighting on, and where I start and where you end and what type of match it is. So I have all these different tables of like, because I was like, I don't even want to be the one to determine.
Yeah.
So
all by chance.
That was funny. So the first time you guys rolled, it all came down to player. It came down to Rolly, and then it said plus guest, which allowed you to choose who you want to fight with. You were on map 3, I think, and map 3, I think, it was against 2 people from a team and 1 person solo, and so I got to choose on terms of like where they're fighting with. That came out to be Giovanna and Daryl and Edna.
That hammer, though, that thing needed to go. No.
Like you decided to be a hammer. It's so bad.
Its mere presence just offended me.
The moment I started talking offended me.
I never got to use it. Damn it! So there is a bard subclass called the Creationist Bard, and they have an ability called Animating Presence, or something like Animating Performance. And essentially, they choose one inanimate object, and it turns into a dancing object or dancing item. It's really beefy. Dancing items are actually kind of beefy. That's why I was able to take 40 hit points worth of damage. And yeah, it was really fun because I was like, oh, this thing's gonna hit hard, but it never got a chance.
It disturbed too many people.
Also, I realized that you guys are veteran adventurers. Illusions are gonna...
Yeah, because I was telling Mike, he was like, damn it. And then I was like, would we have not already experienced what we experienced? Then I would say maybe we would have fell for it. But I was like, we've literally gone through a crap ton of stuff where it's like invisible bridges aren't there and like all sorts of stuff. I'm like, I have a lantern just for it.
And I would also like to add, as we discussed off camera, so what gave it away to me was the fact that the land was created, but then it was the crystals that came with it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hunch that because of the crystals coming in, that this couldn't be right. And I decided, you know what? If I spend a turn testing this theory, then if it was real, no big loss. I just lose a turn. But if I do test and it's not real, then that changes everything. So I was like, I'll spend the turn. I'll try it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was right.
Yeah. She casted hallucinatory terrain before the match. Being an illusionary wizard, she had mendable illusions, meaning that she can shift and shape them without casting spell slots. So when it came to her turn, she used an action to go, all right, I'm going to make a fake ground. Hopefully it'll trick some of these people to run through it. You guys have been going through a lot, so it definitely didn't pull the rug over your eyes. Edna was a battle master, as we kind of already assumed, having a lot of pushing attacks, superiority die. It was funny because I was like, oh, she's a fighter. She can go toe to toe against Rolly. And I was realizing she's a dagger thrower.
That says on.
No. First of all, she couldn't push you, even with the pushing attack. And I was like, oh, God. This is going to go horrible for her. Run. Get out of there. Edna.
I felt so bad.
But my question is, why did she run the other direction instead of like saying like, I'm gonna go after the friend and screw that?
I think because she could summon a giant flying snake.
Yeah, good point.
Not to mention that I had just come in there like the Kool-Aid man and just wrecked her. She's like, nah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go now. So she decided to bail, which gave me the turn to like deal with the other spellcaster. But then it's like, where would she have gone? Would she have gone?
That's my point. I'm like, where was she gonna go?
There's a freaking snake with 90 feet of movement.
Yeah,
she's like,
would have never
nah.
worked out. I would have said that if she was able to make it southwards towards the map and maybe she was gone for one full round, it would cost you guys an action to try to find her. Because she would have got lost in the chaos. And then maybe, who knows, she would have turned out maybe in a future match. You know, who knows?
Because she was like, just put this.
But she went prone, remember? During the event, she was like, she fell, boom, fell down. I was like, it's just like a horror movie. Someone running away from the killer. It's just like, run, run, run. Ow, my ankle.
I think the only
And,
reason I
I
was making it because it was because of Bliss.
I ran up to her when she was prone, and I said like, I don't want to use an accident surge. I could just take you out right now, but I'd rather hold on to that. I don't know if we're gonna get a short or a long rest at any point, so I'm just gonna save that, and whatever happens when you get up happens. It just was really nice that instead of trying to run further away, she decides to try to attack me from another angle, which
well, she
not work
wasn't
out so
gonna
well.
she wasn't gonna make it because she used up her action surge. She was never gonna be able to get out of your range. So I was like, what's the smartest idea? She has to go for broke, and she has to try to push you.
and that's what I respected, and that's why I didn't want to knock her out. I'm like, you know what? I respect you. You fought well. I don't want to add embarrassment. I'm just gonna, yeah, just it's fine.
And down she went with a cigarette in her mouth.
It was so cool. So cool.
I wanted to make her a very like tired fighter. She was just like, I just want to smoke, drink, and fight, and I'm losing this fight, so just let me drink and smoke. Bye.
I can grant that. That sounds fair.
Let's see. I know we're gonna try to speed this up. Obviously, there's some cockiness coming from the son and the daughter of Ironside, both Pearl and Jasper. What are your thoughts on them?
Yes, but it's very different. It's like he's a dick as like I run all this shit, whereas hers is more of like I don't know if you're a dick as much as you're raised in this, so that's all you know.
Yeah,
be
she
fair,
tried
I
to
don't know
stop
which one's
herself from being that person, but it still showed.
It's like I'm trying my best, but it's still there.
I think
Yeah, and I can't tell which one's worse. That's the thing.
I rather talked. If I had to pick one to talk to, I'm glad we picked her, even though she was like more subtle about her being a jerk. But
It's like he's a jerk, she's just indifferent.
I think the last thing to add was that, what was it? I just had the thought, but it went away. No, it's gone.
Rip.
I'll just say this. We're now continuing off to Savannah having sort of an off-screen moment. Same thing with Uthiel. Uthiel's by himself somewhere else.
That's what I was gonna ask. Was it gonna be me again, or did the dice pick Savannah?
So I have a D6 table, which is why I asked you guys to roll D6. And oh no, sorry. It's D6, and it's a choice between you three. It's never going to be Uthiel's doing solo. It's never going to be planned that way. But yeah, so it's like 1 through 6 is Savannah. 1 through 2 is Savannah. 3 to 4 is Rolly, and 5 and 6 is Vera.
He's trying to yank out.
And you guys rolled a 1, I believe, or 2,
Mm-hmm.
and that means it's Savannah. So
I'm
now,
going this round. I'm more mad I'm by myself.
yeah, so you're by yourself, Savannah. There are solo matches, there are duel matches, trio matches, and full party matches. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Last thing before we end today's short rest. Now you guys know what your number is. You have to witness, be a part of, or enact 12 knockouts.
I thought it was 9.
You said 9.
You said 9.
You knocked out 3. You
Oh.
have 9 to go.
Oh.
You have 9 to go. So good luck.
So we need
I
another
believe in you, Savannah.
we need another tag team essentially.
We're gonna need several other tag teams because if we already have 3, this is 4. That leaves us with 8 more, so this is about to be a long route.
This is going to be a long... I told you, this is going to be a long fight. You guys may not make this.
We will try.
You'll try. Well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We'll check you next time for episode
Bye.
80. Bye.